Hey guys, I got my good friend and client Syeed out in Manchester, and he's been doing the YCB Academy not just for 20 days, but he's been coached for quite a long time. So Syeed, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Hey there, Syeed here, living up the beautiful land of the north. Currently 34 years old, I think, roughly, something like that. And
Roughly.
yeah,
I
yeah,
love it. Yeah,
family man. I've got a whole bunch of kids, four kids,
cool.
ranging from ages newborn to 10,
Crazy,
almost.
crazy
And
busy.
yeah, just chilling, as they say here.
Love it, love it, love it, Syeed.
Yeah.
Awesome, mate. So tell us, where were you when you first started the program in the YCB Academy? What was going on in your life? What was your fitness level like? That kind of stuff.
So in regards to fitness, honestly, it was. I mean, I've had previous experience of combat sports. It's fighting competitions, things like that.
Mm,
But then after a while, settled down, got married, had a bunch of kids, and then it got to a stage where fitness wasn't going anywhere. I've had multiple injuries as well, from various issues that I've been
mhm,
having, and it's been really difficult to kind of get back into the swing of it.
mm,
And it got to a stage where my stomach was just always inflamed. It was like
mhm,
literally like a balloon. I couldn't
mhm,
move around much. I can't.
mm,
If I wanted to turn left or right, it would literally feel like something's pushing
mhm,
my
mhm,
internals, as it were.
mhm,
So I was just looking for kind of like a salvation of my health. Basically, I was trying to
mhm.
find a
Yep.
way to kind of get out of this problem and become a
Mm.
better me. Basically,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah. Awesome, mate. Awesome. 100%. It was a lot more than just the look. That's for
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
You wanted to, like you said, improve your health, live a long life, improve the
yeah.
stomach, which was great, mate. So what was the ultimate decision to join? Why did you actually join them?
To be honest, I've been searching quite a lot of different various places as well. But the main issue I've had with a lot of these places is that they'll advertise something like they'll show somebody that's already either well defined and then he just got shredded even more, or they'll show someone that's really like large in shape, but
Mm,
then suddenly became shredded in a very short space of time.
mm,
Bonkers. I don't understand. And then when
mm,
I saw your place, I actually saw real people to me, it was appearing as real people
mm-hmm.
that were going through things that I could reflect on. I was like, hold a minute, this
Yep.
guy's going through what I'm going through. So let me look further into this program. And then I thought, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Let me give you a shout. And that's why I sent you a message. I think it was
Yeah.
Facebook or Instagram, can't remember, but one
Yeah.
of the two. I gave you a
Yeah.
message and I thought, let's go from there and see where this
Yeah.
takes me.
Awesome. Awesome, man. I'm
Yeah.
glad you are related to a lot of the
Yeah.
guys, and you know what, I do have a lot of guys with a lot of kids, so yeah, that's
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
one big thing. You're obviously a very, very busy man, buddy. So was there
Yeah.
anything you were skeptical about before joining? Anything you were
Um,
worried about, dude?
yeah, to be honest, it's always on your mind. Is this a scam or is it real? You know,
Yeah.
always have this skepticism whether it's if it's going to be dear on cost. Is it
Mm,
really going to help me, or is it someone just
mm,
pulling my leg and taking me on for a ride? You
mm,
know. But then I
mm,
thought to myself that what, if you can do like a call about it, or further communication, and then emphasize what you're providing and what it will help me on the long run, I think, in
mm.
further understanding whether this is actually real or
Yeah.
not. And I have a good judge of character, especially now after being
Yeah.
going through various things in my life. So I
Of
can
course.
tell whether somebody is, faffing about, or whether someone's actually legitimately trying to help me. And I thought,
Absolutely.
this place could potentially add value to my life. So I thought, let's do it.
Yeah, I appreciate
Yeah.
that, Sayed. And honestly, I got the same vibe off you, man, straight away. Honestly,
Yeah.
you're a cool guy, man. I'm sure we could hang out, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
If you
I'm
were,
gonna
if
have
you
the
were,
board cut as well.
yeah,
So
exactly. I just got to grow my
yeah,
beard.
that's
Exactly,
it.
mate.
Twins,
But
twins in motion.
yeah, you're exactly right, man. People, especially online, people get a bit worried about, is this person real and whatnot. But like you said, when we do the calls and when we actually have a
Yeah,
conversation, it's like, why would I take you for a ride?
yeah,
It's I'm here to help, right? So
of course, of
absolutely, but
course.
absolutely. So tell us about these results that you achieved. I know we've been coached for a long time. Say we went through a period of amazing results, and then you got a
Yeah,
bit busy in life, and you had another kid and
yeah.
craziness. So tell us about that. What did you achieve in the academy?
So I don't remember the exact weight level or the measurements, but I do
Mm,
remember when I joined the academy, I was a bloated balloon, like a hot air
mm,
balloon, literally. Yeah.
mm-hmm,
And
mm,
then by having various ups and downs and understanding the how the method of keto and intermittent fasting comes in play together, and how abstaining from specific types of foods, as you know, will only benefit people on an individual level. And for me, staying away from carbs, specifically pasta and bread, rice.
Big one.
Sometimes I would have, sometimes I will not have. I'll abstain from it. And also sugar is one of the biggest killers. And abstaining from sugar completely aided in helping me with reducing the inflammation of my gut and bringing it down to a level where I could be comfortable not only by movement but also just general well-being, just being like, you know, just feeling good about myself. And you could see it in the. I mean, you saw it from the results from those two months where I solidly was religiously on keto, and I saw major changes in my body. And plus, because I'm currently still in combat sports, it's not like when I first started and I was always panting and I couldn't breathe properly. Now I can solidly run around. I'm active when it comes to sparring, and lasting long in the ring as well, taking hits as well. You know, before I couldn't even do any of that. So I'm proud of myself, the fact that I've been able to get on it. But also with these journeys, as we all know, we always have failure rates as well. And without failure, there is no reward. You have to fail, pick ourselves up, build on it, learn from our mistakes, and push forward and keep moving forward. That's the only way forward. Do you know what I'm saying?
I love that. So I reckon whenever we do these calls, honestly, that sometimes a lot of the times you're motivating me. I love it.
That's cool, man.
You're a great motivator.
I know, man. I think I'm gonna have to get a new job, isn't it?
I know, mate. I mean, you tell me, you're like, boom, and I'm like, damn, he's just fucking got me all pumped to go, you know, eat healthy and that. So I'm glad all that really has an impact on you. And honestly, like you said, like you like with your fighting, like you said, you've always been like a powerful guy and that kind of stuff. But once you started getting these results and your nutrition and stuck to keto religiously, and that your endurance and energy improved and stuff like that, didn't it?
Yeah. All the fatigue went, the lethargy went. I had more energy, and you know the comatose feeling people get from after eating a heavy meal, because it's not the heavy meal that's giving you the comatose feeling. It's the bloody carbs you're taking in and all that sugar.
Yes.
When you remove that from the diet, you do wonders. Like I had a big meal. It was just roast chicken, but I've had a whole pile of them, and then a lot of greens. That was my fiber. And the roast chicken, I only had drumsticks and thighs with the skin on. That has enough fat content, and it has protein as well. I didn't have gravy, but I did have sauce, but it was like a small slither of sauce, just to dab it a little bit, just to give it a bit of flavor and a bit of a consistency. But honestly, that meal there, after I had that, not even a bloat. And I didn't even feel tired. I went for a walk. I was fine. I was loving it. It was amazing.
And it's good for people to know that, man, because a lot of people don't realize the effect the sugar's happening. They don't realize it. But you actually are very sensitive to it. Like when you start eating sugars and carbs and that, and you're off keto, we notice. You go, geez, okay, we need to get back you on the no sugar thing, right? And then as soon as you take that out, your inflammation in your joints improve, because you've got a bit of a joint issue.
Some arthritic tendencies and whatnot. So it's been causing me a lot of issues. But since I've abstained from those kind of things, it has helped a lot. You know, and you don't realize it until you actually do it, because honestly, without sticking to the program and being dedicated, committed, and have full conviction in getting it done, and not just getting it done for an end goal, to continue with throughout your life, it will just have benefits. It's like, for example, if you're a smoker and you need that nicotine, and you stop smoking, and as soon as you take that nicotine drag again, you can feel it. It's the same thing with sugar. You abstain from sugar, keto, intermittent fasting, no carbs, stick to the program. Amazing. And then as soon as you touch a sugar, even if it's from a strawberry, you're like, whoa, what just hit me?
Exactly.
You can feel it.
Dopamine. It overfloods the dopamine, which is nice for a second, but then it wants more 2 seconds later, man. Just like,
and that's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to have a crash. When we have that, when our body goes on a crash, we're finished.
And on keto, we're on a kind of constant kind of energy and dopamine level, right? It sort of spikes and crashes.
Exactly.
Fantastic. All right, man. What was the best bit of the program, man, or the best piece of advice? Do you think? Was it the nutrition? Was it the programs? Was it the coaching calls? What do you think, buddy?
To be honest, I think it's the coaching calls mainly, because the coaching call helps and aids us with two things: motivation and accountability. Without accountability, we will be lost. Without it, we will probably go back to square one, or how we first started. Or it may go the other way. We may have a good health and whatnot, but it's very difficult to sustain that mindset if we don't have somebody there like yourself, keeping us, pushing us forward every step of the way.
Yeah.
And obviously, if we have moments of failure, especially when it gets a bit too much, when it comes to snacks and stuff like that, and you know about it, then obviously you know what to do to,
Yep.
give us a good
Yeah,
because we
exactly.
need it. We need it. We'll
Yeah.
always need it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and so that's the aspect within regards to accountability and with the
Mhm.
motivation. Without these calls, I would, like you could speak to some of your mates, but then you'll see them chugging down either a beer or Pepsi or whatever,
Yes.
and you're going to end up doing the same thing. So you're better off having someone there who's in that lifestyle, passionate about what he does, doing good not just by himself but
Yeah.
others as well,
Yeah.
and has a track record of other people succeeding in this as well. And I can
Absolutely.
speak for myself as my experience being
Yeah.
on the keto, intermittent fasting, abstinence
Yeah.
from carbs and sugar.
Yeah.
I've seen the difference. I've felt
Yeah.
the difference.
Yeah.
So there's no brainer. You've got to
Awesome.
stick to it.
Awesome. Absolutely. And a lot of, you're right. Like a lot of people think just because I have a friend that's a PT, everyone has a friend that's a PT.
Yeah.
That throws in a bit of advice now and again. Oh, you're doing that.
Yeah.
How about you do this? Right.
Yeah.
But he's not there on your case. He's not personalizing anything. He's not really motivating you. It's
Yeah.
just your
Yeah.
friend telling you what can work. And a lot of people
Exactly.
think that's enough to sort of get by, to get their
Yeah.
results. But obviously it's not, is it? So you're exactly right, Syeed. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, listen, mate, thanks for sharing, man. That's awesome, buddy. That's
All right,
really
bro.
cool. You know, honestly, you're one of my best clients to coach. You're awesome.
Appreciate
Finally,
that.
is there anyone watching or any type of person that you would recommend for this program, Syeed?
Yes, I would suggest for particularly two types of people, mainly the elders, or especially from our backgrounds, but who are skeptical about these type of programs, and they just have the concept where they know they're going to go one day anyway, so they might as well go out with a blast.
Nice.
I said, well, you could do, but then
Yeah.
even if you don't, even if you suffer to an extent, but the people that you leave behind will suffer the most as well because of the mentality that you're leaving them behind with. That's the most important thing. Secondly, I would say the people that are skeptical about keto and intermittent fasting as a whole.
Yes.
Because keto is not as big in the UK as it is in America and Canada, and various other parts of the world. And I do know that it is something that works very well. And I am a testimony to that. I am an evidence of that. The system working, and plus, even from faith perspectives, as I'm a believing man of God in a way, and we believe in the concept of fasting as well, and the amount of health benefits fasting has on us. You blow your mind away. It's just crazy.
100%.
It's absolutely crazy.
100%.
And linking that with the keto, 70, you could say 70% fats, 25% protein, 5% fiber. It's amazing. It's just like it's like a marriage. It works well together, literally.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that concept, you can't go anywhere else. It helped me, and I'm going to implore that same thing with my wife and my children as well, while they're growing up, because we're all in combat sports, so we've got to get it done.
Awesome, Syeed, man. And you're even, you rubs off on your family. You've got your children on a high fat approach as well. Most of the time, obviously, it's tough with kids, obviously.
And the most important thing, water.
Yes.
Don't neglect your water.
100%.
I drink 3.5 liters a day.
Yeah.
Keep drinking water.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
But you're I'm a big advocate of the keto and intermittent fasting combined as well. And I've done the shift from a bodybuilding approach to this. And honestly, we both had the same perspective on the kind of energy and kind of positive effect it has on our lives, mate. So listen, thank you for being a great ambassador and sharing your story, Syeed. Really appreciate it, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you very much.